the bash barb. I wanted to just show you in here because I think it's more relatable to see the gears and stuff. So first of all, for your helmet, of course, if you have this, you're going to want to run it, but if you don't, it's okay. All right. For your chest, I tested several things. Let me just talk about the uber uniques. I mean the uniques. The helmet, the gauntlets. If you have these pain gorgers, you need these. These are a must. And T-bolts will for the pants, and pendant greaves for the boots. So this build is actually very easy. You don't have to put any kind of things on. For your defense, I'm going to show you need to run this undying aspect. It's like the best healing in the game for like, you don't even need to use a potion. You just, and the reason why you want to do this is because you think that you need to run the skill Iron Skin. So let's quickly go through the skills really quick. You want Bash upgraded, right? And you do not need any core skills at all. Just don't get anything. Don't get anything. Here you want to get 3 in here, 3 in here. Iron Skin, you just want to put 1 in there. Don't upgrade it 5 times. That's from the Harlot, the Shaco. 1 here, and I would recommend going to this one because this one is a weaker version. It's just healing you. You need Fortify, and I'll tell you why in a second. Well, basically, the more Fortify you have, the more damage you're going to do. And don't worry about the Thorns Outburst. Just put 1 in here and 1 in here. And then come over here. You're going to need Charge. Just 1 rank of charge, okay? And then here to the cooldown. This is probably one of the most important pieces in this, getting your charge back, because if you don't have it, you're dead. And aggressive damage reduction while berserking. This is very important. 3 in there, 3 in here. Do not worry about Fury regeneration. Bash is a basic skill. It doesn't even need Fury. And 1 in Death Blow if you want. Now this last skill you can choose. You don't have to use Rupture, but I'm going to tell you why I put 1 in here and 1 here. When you're doing the boss battle, you are going to need that 40% attack speed with Bash. It's actually cracked. You just pop it and then 5 seconds you go and it's like crazy. So you don't have to worry about Death Blow if you don't want to. Thick Skin, you're going to want 2 here, and then you're going to want 3 in here, and 3 in here. And you're going to want 1 in here, Hamstring, 3 in here, and I put 2 in here. I would like to have 3, but I put 3 in here, 3 in Wallop, and 2 in here. And Berserking, and you're done. So if you need to rewind and go back and check that, I'm sorry, I don't have a build or anything. Now for the Paragon, let's quickly go through here. You're going to want to build it up like this. Because you need all these maximum life things. And here is where I put Blood Feeder. But you can change this. This doesn't really matter that much. And this is probably going to matter the most. Getting Warbringer the first. And coming over and damage to close with Territorial. And coming up on... Oh, this is a new board. If you want to do this early, you can. This is the Bonebreaker board. Now, I'm telling you something. This makes Bash kind of crazy killing bosses, okay? Because you would be surprised how many times overpowers proc on this. And I went up and grabbed this life. But this is like what I did in the end game. I would recommend going to this board next. Do your damage while berserking and damage reduction. This is on the hemorrhage board. And if you don't have a problem with poison resist, you don't need to get this. And also there was a fire resist right here. You do not need to get this if you don't need it, but I needed it. So those are optional. And physical damage over time, if you want it, you don't have to get it. But I highly recommend this one, guys. And this damage taken over time, for some reason, the game just throws so much garbage over time, and I'm like, what is killing me? And it doesn't matter how much damage reduction you have. So I found out that when you have this, it actually saves you a lot. And then, damage while fortified. This is the decimator board. And this is the undaunted. You get damage reduction the more fortify you have. So that's why popping the iron skin with the fortified version is important as well. And yeah, this is a poison resist. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards. So yeah, and then for the aspects, for we only have a few aspects to look at, just the weapons. For the necklace, you're gonna want aspect of the Juggernaut. It's going to give you a ton of armor, and you're not going to have to worry about armor on your other. If you just do one aspect and take care of the armor, you don't have to think about armor the rest of your life. It's just done. It's just one and done. A lot of people put an offensive thing on their necklace. I'm telling you, if you put that on your, it'll be fine. And for your chest piece, I just tested this thing out. I was doing the lucky hit gets 45, but not this. The Undying right here. When you cast your heals with skill, you heal for 1.9% of your life. Double this when you're below 50%. This is so busted and good, so I highly recommend you get this. Okay. And the next piece that you need to get is on one of your rings. We're running Ring of the Ravenous for one of them, so you don't even need to worry about that. The edge, we put Edge Masters on this ring. And a little spoiler, I was running Dust Devils mixed with this build, and then I just found out I'm just not doing any damage with Dust Devils, or it's kind of sad, guys. I'm kind of sad. I tried to make Dust Devils work. It just, the high-end pit just cannot do, it just does not do damage. So that's why I had to get rid of it. So we put Edge Master on this, which there's, oh yeah, this is Ancestral Charge. This is on one of our weapons down there. But this is right here. Oh yeah, this is Moonrise. Okay. So let me just show you what you need to put on your big weapon down here. You want to put that Moonrise. This is probably the heart of the build. Damaging an enemy. Yeah, I don't need to read this. Just put Aspect of Moonrise on it because it's all about basic attack. Okay, this is for the bash. Okay, and I'm gonna have a showcase to show you all this damage as well. So don't worry. We're gonna push. We're actually gonna be excited. We're gonna push the pit as far as I can go. And then charge. This is. I'm not even joking you right now. This is one of the most important freaking aspects in the game. This groups all the enemies up and it makes them stun And then after you do that, you just immediately bash them, and it's so perfect a combination. So this is a must. This is a must. And another one. Sorry, I keep changing it. I don't know why I'm using this, so it's just easier for me to help you understand where to go upgrade it. And then this is basic skills, deal damage. I mean, like, we're using bash, right? So rapid aspect, basic skills gain 29% attack speed. So that is very, very, very important. Attack speed is nerfed, as you know, so like getting it is hard again. And now we talked about charge, we talked about moonrise, we talked about attack speed. Now we're going to talk about something I recently just tested out, and it's actually insane. Aspect of Berserk Ripping. Now I thought this wasn't going to be that great, but oh my gosh, this 30% becomes 60% when you put it on your two-handed weapon. So let me just show you. Right here it says 60%. So guys, it's additional free bleed damage. Now I will say, you need to run this technique for the two-handed sword. Don't worry about this. Okay, don't worry about it. This is where it's at. Because remember, we get more crit chance against stun slowed enemies, and that's your bleeding effect slow healthy enemies. So don't worry about it, guys. It's all a part of it. You're gonna see. Now, are we done with this now? So let's just quickly go through this on a little overview. If you don't have this, let me go ahead and show you what I was using as my old helmet. So you would have aspect of undying on your chest. Another thing that you would want to put on your other helmet. Where's my old helmet at? Here it is. So I was running the lucky hit chance to gain fortify, but if you and get fury per second, because I really miss that fury per second. So I'm trying to be relatable. You don't have to have Harlequin to do all kinds of damage, so don't worry about it. And dodge, just make sure you get all your resistances worked out, because I'm going to tell you something. It took like a miracle for me to get my resistances all to 70. Now I will say this, when you start masterworking, like this is 5 out of 12, this is 3 out of 12, this is 5 out of 12, 4 out of 12. The affixes for the resistances start going up as well. So I think we're good to start running this, right guys? Did I finish everything? Let's just look at it one more time for you. Actually, the build is very easy because it has a lot of uniques on it. You just pop on. Try to get greater life affix on this, guys, but I couldn't. Oh yes, we forgot about this is the most important, guys. And we're not in a rush here, so we're just taking our time with this because it's kind of complicated, some of it. Now, when you're doing your tempering, guys, when you want to go under weapons, and all the way on the bottom it says Furious Augments. You want to try to pray when you do your tempering. Do you see how it says bash cleaves for that much damage on the top? You don't want Hammer of the Ancients, you don't want Upheaval, you don't want Kick, you want that bash cleaves. So if you don't get the bash cleaves, the weapon is kind of bad, okay? So be very careful, okay? But this is all part of the game, right? It's really cool, right? And then offensive, this one doesn't really matter that much. I just go under natural finesse and just get whatever damage to close or damage. And you're good. So that one's okay. So yeah, you want that on every single weapon. I actually messed up this one right here. It got damage to distant, as you see. But I was using Dust Devils at the time, so I didn't mind it. And also thorns do damage distance, so it's not always bad, but yeah, you would want damage to close or damage. And here yours bash cleaves. And then we got, I'm trying out this death blow damage, but I might re-roll that. And for your tempering for your chest, I had to temper in lightning resistance, and I did outburst. Oh yeah, and guys, let me just tell you what to temper for your resistances if you don't know. Under defenses, so you see natural resistances. Before you do this, make sure you double check what you need by clicking on your character profile and coming down here. And whatever one isn't green, that's the one you need to get. This is very important for doing this. I know I'm going really slow with this. I just want everybody to understand. For tempering your necklace, I also went for resistance, and the offensive piece, I think I just went down to this one. So yeah, this is the most natural finesse. This is good. And I want to tell you something that I don't like. I wish that they would add. This is just me. The rings cannot get defensive things. Like, it's only resource or offense. So for resource, since we're using bash, you really don't need resources that much. So if you're using Warcry, you might want to get that cooldown, or the brawling cooldown might be nice. But yeah, you're not really using resources at all. So anyway, let's go into the build, and this is going to be a surprise for me too, because if I fail, it's going to look really bad. But I'm at tier 38 right now, and I just want to do it together with you guys, so you can just see me do this live, because I don't know what's going to be like in there. So here we go. And by the way, to get to the pit, I know I keep saying this, here's Kilvashed. You have to come up to Saragar, sorry, not a cigar. I think of a cigar smoking. And that's where it is. This is the portal, and you just come right up here. And sorry guys, I've been saying a little bit too much, but yapping too much. Oh yeah, and so when you set up your skills, I'm just going to show you one more thing, like setting up your skills right can be very important. As you can see on the bottom of the screen. Now what you want to do, guys, is you want to make sure you have your charge, and you charge them up and then bash them immediately. The charge and the bash is the main point. The L1 and R1 skills, Death Blow and Rupture, those are optional. So you can run another shout. But Iron Skin is a must. So you will see some overpowering damage. You can see I'm hitting millions. Like, million for me is like nothing now, which is funny. Because I've already hit like a 10 million. It's just crazy all the damage that you see. And also, yeah, masterworking for gear, you would think that it's not going to improve your damage. See how I hit 2 million there, 1 million there? You're just going to see millions. I'm not even lying. It's a fun build. And see how you see how charge is so important for grouping them up like that? I know I'm not keep yapping, but it's just one of those skills that just push them all together. And do you see how I overpower every 12 seconds? Watch, I'm gonna overpower this. Ready? See that? And then do it's so good that overpower. I mean, overpower is a disgusting amount of damage. And there's no, well, there is a timer on this, but I was about to say, it's better that you wait 12 seconds and overpower than die in minus 30 seconds, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry I'm doing this, I just want to show you the Paragon board one more time, why we're overpowering the Bone Breaker board. Okay? And guys, I want to say something. Bash, it becomes an AoE. I know I'm yapping a lot, but if you really read into this, you need to damage them with something first, with a non-basic skill, and then you enter that Vampiric Rage and it does an AoE. But that's why hitting them with Bash, I mean the charge, the Ancestral Charge, don't you use the normal version. If you're going to use the normal version charge, you might as well throw it all in the trash. It's so bad. You have to use the Ancestral Charge, okay? See how it groups them all up like that? I'm also trying to teach you guys how to fight. You understand? Now you might say, why are you running kick? Well, remember, every time I use a brawling skill, I go berserking. And kick is a brawling skill. So it helps me go berserking. And also when you're fighting a boss, you can't make everything. That's why in my Paragon board, I didn't even put in exploit. Because I don't need it. I only have problems with bosses, not in mobs. And if kick is the best for the boss. And also, guys, I just want to tell you something. This thing is actually disgusting. It is making all your brawling skills apply 2 stacks of Ren's bleed. So that's why whenever I charge, they're like, it's just retarded. You see the I mean, you could call this a charge bash. Maybe I need to retitle this video the charge bash. Because it's literally using charge as well. See, Deathblow isn't even... I will say, on tier 30, I one-shot a boss with Deathblow. Alright, here we go. Now guys, this is very important. What do you need to do for your rotation? The first thing you want to do is you want to charge in. By charging in, you're going to activate T-Boots of Will, and you get 5 seconds to do 20% increased damage. Immediately you want to kick them to go berserking and make them vulnerable. The next thing you want to do is you want to hit them with your rupture skill. Your rupture, so you get that 5% attack speed. The next thing you want to do is your death blow, and then you want to hit them with a bash. So let's do it. So. then once you know your rotation, it's fine. But I messed up a little bit, so. Also, let me tell you something, guys. Penton agrees, if it leaves a little bit in front, and you also deal 15% more damage to chilled enemies, if that actually chills the boss, I mean, this is the most aggressive damage dealing boots in the game, in my opinion. Because there's no other boots that do damage. You know what I mean? Oh, there's those other boots that if you have a long cooldown, those could be nice. The Yen's boots. But I don't think that they're as reliable as Penton agrees. So let's go again, guys. Let's see how far we can go. Now we can do tier 41. Oh my god, I'm scared actually. We got a greater affix life chest piece. Ooh, that's nice. I'll have to save that one. And guys, I recommend dismantling all the orange ancestral pieces to upgrade your affixes and selling all of the gold legendary pieces. Do I even have a gold one? The tier right below this. The yellow gear. Here we go, let's do tier 41. Are we gonna do this? Yeah, I bought this this package for the samurai barbarian. I hate all of the gear, all of the helmets, all of it. I play Ghost of Tsushima, so I really like I like Souls-like games like Elden Ring. This reminds me of Elden Ring a little bit. This guy's a little bit tankier. And something that's weird with that rupture skill. It's so weird, like how much damage I do. It's like it instant deletes everything. I'm trying to gather them up a little bit. Also, I think if you hit them on the wall, it does bonus damage. I'm not even joking you. If you get them up against a wall. If you do exactly that, you do bonus damage. What you doing, boy? And guys, I am going to link Rob's build, because now I can understand why Rob was talking about this. Now I understand why Rob said World 1 is just not it. Well, I think I saw 7 million there. There was a 3 million. These guys are actually tanky now. He just tanked a 3 million shot. No wonder why these tiers are getting higher and higher. But yeah. The Dust Devils are so fun. They're the funnest things. But when it comes to like... And guys, when you're in this fight, try to find these stragglers and just get your cooldowns back and then let them group up and then just shoot that. Yeah, I might die here. That's why the cooldown is so good to get out of it. Just regroup a little bit. And actually, yes, definitely take the shrines. It's gonna use anything you can get. Well, I forgot to pop one of those things. I almost thought I was gonna fall off the map though. But you know what? I'm happy I didn't pop the elixir, because that really shows this build. Because if I pop the elixir, People are gonna say in their comment, oh, you're just using the overpowered elixir. So that's why I'm not using it. Man, those fighters, that's why you need that freeze resist. Cold resistance. If you don't have it, you'd be frozen and dead. It'd be funny if there was like a butcher in this thing, but there's not, I don't think. You see how the Pentagrees put a little frost ahead of me, in front of me? I'm gonna just tell you something. Charge. Everything just works like butter in this. Did you see that 4.9 million crit? I mean, I'm just hitting them. Doing it. I wish I could show a T100 for you. Oh, that's good. That's good. I wanted to show you. I wanted to be relatable. Because if you just go in here, you know, think that you're all that. Anybody can die, right? We got this. We got this. I actually didn't prepare, so you need to charge, kick, death blow. Let me get out of that. What? He was dead. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I gotta be more careful with the mechanics. I'm not even watching the mechanics. I'm just going in there like a barbarian, like an idiot. Just kidding. They're smart barbarians. Alright, I'm just gonna chill a little bit. These things on the ground, you gotta watch these things on the ground. What are you doing? Ah. Do you see what's going on? Like, what was that? That was so weird. Okay, so we did it. Let me repair my gear. And guys, sometimes you're gonna fail on a thing. Just get yourself back up and just don't worry. You know what I mean? Everybody fails. Watch how much repair this is. And I'm gonna save only greater affixes. I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna dismantle this stuff. See how it says affixes aspect upgraded? That's what you need to be doing, upgrading your affixes to make them maxed out. And where's my storage? We're gonna keep going. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna just go until I break. You know what I mean? We're gonna go until the build is dead. Alright. So now we're doing tier 44, huh? I thought we already did tier 44. No? Are we literally doing tier after tier now? Like just tier 41, 42? So yeah, guys, you bash. I mean, you charge and then you bash. And I could run a more offensive skill, which we might do. But for this video, I'm just doing what I want to do. See how I'm healing myself by just doing that? Oh my god. Okay, there's some kind of crazy fire thing going on. This guy right here. Dude, that fire. Imagine you didn't have a max fire resistance. The reason why I'm making this video is because I felt like I was going up on another tier, you know, with my build. And I was like, you know what, I need to get this build up because, like, things are changing. Like, Whirlwind is gone completely. And I got Shaco today. She's allowing me, honestly, to do this build a little bit. Oh no. I think I got CC'd there. Okay, that's okay. When we die, it's a 90-second delay. Oh my god. We can't die. See these little tiny things? These are the problems in this, like when they all... That's why we gotta group them up with a charge. These guys are tanking now. They're tanking like 500,000 shots. So guys, remember when you're doing the tier, don't compare yourselves to people doing T100 and stuff. Just remember each tier is an improvement on you. Like, don't compare yourself to others. Even completing tier 1 is an accomplishment. So don't worry about it. The game is designed for you to, like, slowly develop your build and just try out new things, and you know. Even I need to improve my build, you know. Nobody has a perfect build, you know what I mean? Everybody's always improving, so that's... And that's the thing, like, in the end, every build is good. That flaming thing, I need to get away from it. I think that's what killed me last time. Almost there. As you can see, I like using Rupture a lot. Trying to get them all grouped up. And there we go. So I'm trying to be more careful here. I might have to like master my boots so I can get more movement speed. No way, we had him. That's fine. I like, do you know what? This is one thing I do like about the game. It's challenging again. Before it was just too easy. Oh, wait a minute. I just went the wrong way, didn't I? What the heck? I need to go down to this portal. Yeah. That's kind of weird how they put me way over here. We got it this time. Yeah, I like the challenge, guys. It's fun. Alright, he does his thing here. Do your thing. I'm vulnerable, so I'm not gonna go in there. He's weak, but last time I died from that thing, so I'm gonna stay back a little bit. Oh, no, I saw. I need to get out of that middle. Did you see? See, I'm actually learning this fight as we go, so it's fine. I see. It's so tricky when you stun him, and then there's like a meteor of fire coming down. You can't stand in the middle. It's so funny. Imagine you're on hardcore. Oh my gosh, they do this again. I gotta go all the way to walk all the way down this thing. They want me to run out of time. That's what they want me to do. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. When we stun him, there's a fire meter coming down. We just gotta let it go. Because it's debating me. Now, I'm vulnerable, so I would say if you're vulnerable, do not challenge him. And then do watch out for this debate. This is all debate. I'm not even gonna go in that. I'm learning. See, this is that fire thing that you want to watch out. What was that? Oh yeah, movement speed is... Jesus. Whew. That was a fun fight, to be honest to you. I tell you what, I'm gonna masterwork my boots. I need more movement speed. This little 19% isn't enough. But guys, my wife's sleeping. I gotta wake up from work tomorrow, so I will be making more videos. Yeah, we could keep going to 45, but I think I'm gonna call it there, because this, as you know, I need to improve my build myself, and you guys can leave me a comment what I need to do better as well. But anyway, guys. Oh, I got another pair of these. Oh, this is different. I recommend upgrading your... This is where you upgrade your stuff. Like, for example, this, I can upgrade... Oh, not tempering. Masterworking. I can upgrade this. Nice. I want to masterwork the boots. Crowd control duration. That's not bad. Let's do another one on the boots. Now we got 21% movement speed. That's pretty good. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching the new barb. This is going to be called the Charge Bash barb, I guess. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.